This week, a federal judge in San Diego dismissed 5 felony convictions of former military officers caught up in the Navy's Fat Leonard bribery scandal. It was one of the Navy's biggest corruption cases ever. It's been a big topic, not just around San Diego, but the entire military. It's the kind of story that, reads like stranger than fiction, the kind of thing that makes you say, somebody should write a book about this. Well, somebody did. Craig Whitlock, the award-winning military investigative reporter from the Washington Post, just published Fat Leonard, how one man bribed, bilked, and seduced the U.S. Navy. Craig joins us now to talk about the case and the book. Craig, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So this case, we know it here in San Diego pretty well. It took over 10 years to get to where we are now. It spanned 2 hemispheres. How do you get all of that into one book, one novel that's easy for people to read?
I could have written 3 books. I spent 10 years investigating this case ever since Leonard Francis was arrested in that sting operation in San Diego back in 2013. But it just really took that long to get to the bottom of how many people were involved with him over the years in the Navy, how he was able to infiltrate the high command and the fleet, and frankly, how in the end he was able to con the Justice Department and a federal judge. As you well know, he escaped from federal custody and ended up in Venezuela before he was finally brought back to San Diego in January.
When we talk about this case, the bribery, the prostitution, the clubs, everything that goes into it, just how outlandish was this when you look at the totality of everything that went on?
Well, it is outlandish, and it's hard to encapsulate in a few words, but one of the findings in my book is that more than 1,000 people came under investigation over the last decade in this case for having contacts with Leonard Francis, going to his parties. But just to give you a sense, when Leonard threw a party for Navy officers overseas, he didn't just throw any party. He had to throw dinners at Asia's fanciest restaurants. He'd pay up to $1,000 a person to have 8-course meals with 3 types of champagne like Dom Perignon, handed out Cuban cigars, and he was most renowned for his after parties where there were usually lots and lots of prostitutes. So everybody in the Navy who went through Asia, they knew about Leonard Francis or had met him or at least knew him by his reputation.
With everything that you uncovered in this and all of the news that's come out about this scandal, where does the Navy go from here? How does it recover from a scandal this lascivious, for lack of a better word?
I think what the Navy is doing is what happens whenever a big storm blows through it, and it battens down the hatches and it hopes the winds die down eventually, but it's just hoping things will pass. It hasn't addressed it publicly. At the Pentagon, the Navy senior officials have given exactly 1 press conference about this case, and that was way back in December of 2013. Since then, they've kept quiet about it. They haven't given any interviews. They haven't sent officials to testify before Congress. It's the most embarrassing scandal to hit the Navy since the tailhook case and investigation in the early 1990s. And it's really concerned about the damage this could do to its public standing and public perception in the Navy. And it doesn't have a strategy except to hope it blows past.
All right. Well, the Fat Leonard book is available from Simon & Schuster. Craig, what I love about this is that you literally have the receipts in this book, even from some of those dinners that you mentioned. The depth of reporting is excellent. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You bet. Thanks for having me.